Ice Fishing 101. Step 1. Liquid refreshment. Step 2. Liquid refreshment. Step 3. You need to pop a hole in the ice using one of these bad boys. What's it called?
It's an auger.
It's an auger. Now we have a hole in the ice. So how much ice we got here?
Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot. Well, we're not dead yet, so that's a good start. Normally you do this step with a scoop, but I left it back in the sled, so we're gonna do it with our hand because it's not that cold out. And we've got that much ice.
Just for the record, it's about 4 inches.
All right. Now that was cold.
Oh
Step
yeah,
2.
it's warm.
You need a
Tip up. And that's actually like step 4, not step 2.
what step are we? Oh yeah, we had 2 steps of liquid refreshment. We better go back to that step. Repeat step 1.
And 2.
Okay. Now you gotta unfold this bad boy. Pull out your flag. You got a hook. A weight. And you're gonna take your sounder or depth finder. You clip it on your hook. Clip it on your hook so it doesn't fall off of the hook. In which case you gotta buy your father more sounders.
So that's my.
Oh, well, I got 4 of them in my box back in the car. And find the bottom. Mark the bottom. And you're gonna aim to try to get that bad boy about a foot off the bottom, but you gotta account for the amount of the tip up that's gonna be under the water. So that's probably pretty good where it is. So obviously there's not a whole lot of water here. You're gonna take your tip up, and you're gonna wind that bad boy up. Up to the button. It's the idea behind the button. You can mark where your water is and where you gotta wind it up to. And you're gonna reach in a bucket. You need a bucket. Oh, that's a dead one. And you can throw those over there for seagulls. Oh, well, pick a fish.
I don't care. Pick one.
Which one do you like?
George.
George. Oh, that one's George. Put them in on the back so they don't die. And you don't have to throw them on the ice.
For the seagulls.
For the seagulls, that's right. Very good. Good job.
Yeah.
All right.
I took notes.
You should take notes, especially on this part. All right, you see this minnow right here, Mr. George here. You gotta make sure when you hook them, you zoom way in. You gotta make sure you make a good attempt to not hit their spine, because then you end up with dead minnows. Some people hook them through the eye or the mouth, and some people just throw them on the ground. But yeah, if you kill the minnow, then it doesn't swim around, and then other fish really don't want to eat it as much. But if they're still moving, they're good. So you chuck them near the hole, and then you put them in the hole.
Yeah, you want them to suffer for a little while before they.
Wind yourself back up, because inevitably you're going to lose some crap in the process here. Flip your flag down. And you're going to put your tip up in the hole. But the idea is, when the fish comes and grabs that line, and bites, you have to wind all your line back up. But the flag goes up and you can catch yourself a fish, or at least make a solid attempt to. So we're going to wind this bad boy back up, put our flag back down, and put our fish back in the hole.
You mean your tip up?
No, the minnow goes back in the hole, and then the tip up goes in the hole. And now you're fishing. All right, I don't know if you can see that, but we got a flag up. So at this point, you yell tip up, and then you run to the tip up to catch a fish. All right, we're gonna pull up or tip up, let out a little bit of slack. Pull in the line gently and feel. Nope. Nobody home. Actually, we busted off the hook. Flag.
Tip up!
Tip up! Go!
Holy cow, am I tired from walking all this way. It's been 1.5 miles to get to this tip up.
It's not really going anywhere either, so that's not really a great start.
Adam, your lenses, or your screen is so smudged up I can barely see.
There were fish scales on it earlier.
Ah,
Pretty light line.
rip his lips off.
I can't. There's the button. Tip up!
Go get him, Tess. Tip up! Go! Oh, do the hokey pokey and go for it. Catch him by the lips. Yeah!
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh. You suck at fishing. Yeah.
Fish! Alright, one of the most important things about ice fishing is a good dog sled team. Which this may not be, but hey, we're running with it. Come on, Maverick. Come on, let's go. See how they do not work together? Alright, let's go. Come on, Mav. And that's how you tote ice fishing gear. Maverick! Where you going? Come on, let's go. It gets slick once you hit where they shoveled.